Hello, everybody. What's going on? Hey, hey, hey. How y'all doing? What up, what up, what up? How are you all doing? Hey. What's up, what's up, what's up? How y'all doing? We're about to talk about automating your marketing. Hey. What up, what up, what up? Invite some people. Okay? Don't be stingy with the information, okay? Don't be stingy, okay? Go and share this out with a couple of people, please. Go and share it out with a couple of people, please. With a couple of people, please. Hey. Okay, so I am excited to talk about this. I have a lot of notes, okay? Y'all want to know what my original topic was going to be? So funny. I'm going to tell y'all what my original topic was going to be. And then let me introduce myself, all right? So, hey, everybody. My name is Audria Richmond. I'm a marketing and launch strategist. I work directly with my clients to teach them how to build uncloned brands and launch profitable marketing campaigns. We are the brand that you come to when you want to become or remain the obvious choice of your industry. So, what up? I really want to talk about automating your marketing, right? That's what I really want to talk about. I see so many business owners who don't make time for marketing. It is such a pet peeve of mine, like a huge pet peeve of mine, because I really do feel like small business owners cannot afford to not market, okay? Small business owners cannot afford to not market. And so oftentimes when people are, saying they can't make time for social media, or, it's too much stuff to do. I'm going to be honest with you. Marketing has gotten harder. Okay. And what I mean by marketing has gotten harder, really, there's more effort required to market. Does that make sense, everybody? Just put yes, right? If this is making sense, just put yes in the chat, because I think oftentimes when we're putting ourselves out there, we don't really understand like all the things that's required to put ourselves out there, right? Exactly. It's like, why do you feel like you shouldn't be marketing? Or why do you feel like, I don't have time to put myself out there, or I don't have time to do XYZ? And I really think that it's kind of sad, to be honest, because when we look at a lot of businesses that go out of business, it's because they're not marketing. For real. When we look at why some businesses go out of business, a lot of the time it's either your offer or your marketing. All right. Thank you. I wear glasses. Y'all probably wouldn't know that because I barely ever wear them, but I actually do wear glasses, as you can see. So I wear glasses. But this is my my topic today was going to be, why are you not marketing? Like, why are you not making time to market your business? That's what it was going to be about, right? It was literally called, why are you not making time to market? And I was like, okay, that might be a little, I ain't want to punch y'all in the face, but I probably am doing this live, just saying. Hey, Claude, what's up? Hey. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to have this conversation because I really want to talk about why you cannot afford to not market. And then I want to give you 4 ways to automate your marketing. All right. So hopefully if you're excited, put a 1 in the chat. All right. Yeah. If you new around here, I tend to be a little direct. So if you can't take a passionate person who's absolutely in love with wanting to see small businesses win, then you probably want to exit the live, because you're going to see me get animated. You're going to see me get a little loud. You're going to see me get a little goofy laugh. Like, you might hear me say main thing and wangs. You know what I'm saying? You might hear me talk with a little twang. So if you're not about that life, then you probably can exit left. But if you are about getting poured into and you ready for me to like share some sauce with you, then put a 1 in the chat. All right. Cool. So, let's first talk about like, why are you not marketing? That's number one. Tell me in the chat real quick. Why are you not marketing your business? I want y'all to, let's first go back to, let me think of a company that's like old as hell. Okay, what was the year Ford got started? Okay, so Ford Motor Company was founded in June 16, 1903. Okay? June 16th, 1903, right? So in 1903, they didn't have Facebook, okay? Like, I just want to break this down for y'all because I don't think y'all realize how privileged we are in 2024, okay? So in 1903, Ford Motor Company could not leverage Facebook ads, Instagram ads, social media. I think at the time, you know, radio marketing was probably, you know, they had the radio, but it probably wasn't that big of a thing. You know what I mean? So like, when you really think about it, it really blows my mind that we don't understand the ease at which we have it. It may not feel easy. I get it. Okay. Of course, we wasn't born in the 1900s. I get it. Maybe we have some people who have, but you get what I'm saying? Like, we weren't born in 1900. So, you know, we live in the age of social media where you can press a button and boom, you got an audience. It doesn't matter if you're on TikTok. It doesn't matter if you are on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, LinkedIn Live, YouTube Live. Like, literally, you can go live on any social media platform of your choosing, and there's going to be somebody. Now, this is where y'all get it twisted, right? Well, I did a live and only like 3 people came. So if 3 people walked into your house right then and there and was going to pay attention to what you had to say, and they were genuinely interested in what you had to say, then what you was going to do? What would you do? If somebody walked up on you right now, 3 people, the 3 people walked up to you right now in real time and said, tell me about your business. Tell me what you do. Tell me how I can work with you. Like, what would you do? Would you be like, oh, I can't talk to you because I need more people to be right here in front of me in order to tell you what I do? That sounds goofy as hell, right? Like, think about it. Like, okay, I'm getting warmed up. Okay, hold on. Let me calm down. I'm getting a little too heated. But think about it. Like, if you had people walk up to you in real time, you wouldn't say, whoa, hold up, don't ask me nothing. I need more people to be right here. Right? You wouldn't do that. You're like, cause like you would ignore the 3 looking for people to come through the door. You would acknowledge the 3. So the reason I'm saying that is because you all make this ridiculous excuse that I don't have enough followers, I don't have enough this, I don't have enough that. You fill in the blank with whatever it is that you think you're supposed to have. And when you really think about it, for real, I'd be happy when whoever gets on this live, whether it be 5 people, 10 people, 100 people, 1,000 people, 500 people, 200 people, I'm literally going to have the exact same conversation. And I need you all to not get so concerned with who's not showing up and be more concerned with yourself showing up. Okay, too soon. Okay. I'm gonna calm down. Look, it's gonna get better before it get worse. Okay, it's gonna get better before it get worse. And I just want you to know that, like, why are you waiting on other people to show up when you're not even holding yourself accountable to showing up? Because there's gonna be somebody who's like super excited that you press the live button. There's going to be somebody who's so super excited that they're like, whew, I'm so excited that you came today. I had a question. I was just thinking about you. Thank you so much. You are an answered prayer, right? You're somebody's answered prayer, but their prayer can't get answered because you don't like how your hair look. You can't answer the prayer because you don't like how you sound. You can't answer the prayer because you gained too much weight over the summer. You ate too many cinnamon rolls last Friday. You know what I'm saying? Like, the excuses that we make for not showing up is so goddamn stupid. It really is. And I understand that these are our own personal fears, our own personal insecurities. But when you make it about yourself and you don't make it about the other person, that's when it goes south. Because when we show up on these platforms to serve our clients and customers, it is never about us. And the moment that you start making it about you, that's when you start coming up with all of these narratives, all of these reasons on why you can't show up and serve the people the way you need to be. Okay? So just keep in mind that it is time for you to show up in a way that's not only respectful to your clients and customers, but more importantly, it's more respectful to you. It's more respectful to you, right? Cool beans. All right. If y'all loving this, just put a 1 in the chat. If y'all loving this, put a 1 in the chat. And if you really like me, just a little bit, just a teach, just invite one person. You know what I'm saying? You can tag them, or you can hit the little airplane button, the little paper situation, and tell somebody. Okay. All right. So this is another thing. How many of you all are like, you allow technology to be the reason why you can't show up? Like, you don't have the funnel. I think I heard someone say, I don't have the lead magnet that I want. I don't know how to set up the technology. We finna debunk this right now. Somebody tell me in the chat, because let me say this. Okay, hold on. Ooh, let me calm down. Let me calm down, because I'm feeling it, and I'm trying to keep my excitement to a minimum. Okay. Some of you all have said, I don't know how to create. Thank you for buying a badge. Some of you all have said, I don't know how to create a freebie. I don't know how to create a funnel. I don't know how to get clients and customers. I don't know how to do fill in the blank, something technical. But you know what's blowing me? Y'all won't even join the lunch circle. Look, I'm not throwing shade. I'm just being 100. Everything that some of you all have so many people that you follow that could answer any question that you have. They have an ebook, a course, a program, software, something. And for some reason, somebody could be like, hey, here's the XYZ product to help you do blah, blah, blah. And you be like, oh, well, I ain't got time for that. Or you could be like, oh, well, I don't know how to do it. And then somebody like, hey, here go a YouTube video. Well, that video too long. I ain't got time to watch no, 45, 2-hour video. But you got time to be broke. You got time to not, you got time to be broke. You got time to be on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and everybody else's business but yours, literally in your own business. You got time to do everything else but learn. And this is another thing. You all don't read enough. Okay? You really don't. I'd be like, hey, have you read this book? No. Have you read my book? No. Well, will you read my book? I'll be like, hey, how do I put myself out there? Boom, here go. Are you ready for the yes? I ain't got time. Look, this book is so simple to read, y'all. Like, literally, this book is so simple to read. Like it just blows my mind. Like, let me read some of the things we cover in the book just real fast, because I believe we could possibly maybe answer some questions. So let's see. What does it mean to be ready for the yes? We talk about, what do you need to be prepared? It's literally in the book. I'm reading from the table of contents. Then, how to be seen as a pro from the start. Why is that important? Positioning. Some of y'all saying y'all want high ticket clients, but you're not showing up with high ticket energy. Okay, so moving on. We talk about getting featured in the press. Oh, that's a chapter. We talk about building your personal brand. That's a chapter. We talk about building your speaking platform. That's a chapter. We talk about the power of publishing. That's a chapter. We talk about attention grabbing media. That's another chapter. And then there's another chapter all about products and services and pricing. Oh man, Can't believe we covered that in here. Then the next thing we have is all about starstruck events. Oh shit. Then we talk about how to collaborate. I mean, it's here. It's in here. Look at that. Like it's literally a money machine. It's like y'all be like, I don't know what to do. I be like, well, did you do the action steps at the end of each chapter of my book? Oh, I ain't had time to read the book. You know, you don't have the Audible. Well, go to Audible and get it. I ain't narrated, but I do have an audio book of my book. Well, I ain't got time to listen to the audio book because you didn't narrate it. You let a white woman narrate your audio book, so I can't listen to it. Interesting. So you don't want to listen to the audiobook because I didn't narrate it. You didn't want to read the book because you won't make time to read. You didn't want to do the work, yet you want to complain about why you ain't winning. This is so stupid, y'all. It's so stupid. It's so stupid that it's actually embarrassing, right? And so when we talk about like putting ourselves out there and like marketing our business and putting ourselves out there in a big way, it's important that you understand that like you have the tools and resources. There's nothing you can tell me on this live that you don't know how to do without the stroke of a great research, whether you go get the book, the audio book, the YouTube. The reason I'm recommending them first, because those are practically inexpensive. You can get all three of my books. This one, the second one, the third one. I don't even know where the rest of my books at. Where my other books at? Give me one second. Okay, you could get this book, and I think I got a third book, UnCloned Life. I don't know where it's at, but you can get all three of my books for $50. And if you jumped on any of my little automated Instagram lives, you could have got it for $25. You could have got $25. $25, you could have got this. I'm gonna save the live. For $25, you get all three of my books, and y'all still complaining. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, y'all be so busy, and I just want to know, what are you busy doing? Cause don't tell me you raising kids, because I got too many friends with kids who killing it. You can't tell me that you have an aging parent, because I got too many friends with aging parents, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't give me an excuse that won't even make sense. Like it wouldn't make sense to me. Because there's somebody somewhere with a circumstance that's 1,000 times worse than yours, and they making it happen. They making it happen. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, why are you all not making the time to read the books, take the courses? Even if you don't want to invest with somebody, get busy with learning. Y'all, my YouTube channel is like, I watch so much YouTube. You would think that I get paid to watch YouTube, and half the time I'm not even on YouTube watching BS. I'm on there learning, looking at interviews and learning from other people and learning how to do stuff. Like, literally, if I put in how to build a funnel as an example, how to build a funnel, I don't know, even if you would include with your tool. So how to build a funnel with Kartra as an example, right? If I type that into YouTube, there's an entire video. I'm sitting here looking at, there's a video for 26 minutes, how to build Kartra in 30 minutes or less. How to build a profitable Kartra funnel in 10 minutes or less. Everything you need to know about building a Kartra funnel. Like literally, there's infinite people online that's teaching you how to do it. You know what the real issue is? It's not information. It's not, you all already know that you're connected to somebody that can help you, right? So we already know that, right? You know I can help you. You know all the other influencers and other people you follow, you know they can help you. So if we already know that people can help us, then it's something that we're dealing with internally. It's something that we're dealing with up here. It's something that's happening in our psyche. And you know what it is? Half the time it is overwhelm. How many of you all are trying to learn something new and you be like, oh my God, this is too much. I can't take it no more. Oh my God, I can't take it no more. This is too much. Like, how many of you all feel like that? Like, every time you try to go learn something, it just feels like a lot. Like, oh, I'm learning. So If you feel overwhelmed, you're trying to do too many things at one time. Okay? If you're like, I'm going to build my funnel, and then I'm going to build my website, and then I'm going to build my speaking platform, and then I'm going to get into the digital product game, and then I'm going to build me a team, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do, like, if you're overwhelmed by anything right now in your life, it's because you're trying to do too many things. It's because you're trying to do too many things. And this is another thing. Sometimes have you ever, let me ask you, like, I like to use analogies because I feel like that helps when I'm teaching and talking. So, like, would you ever sit at your table, your dinner table, or wherever you eat food? Would you ever sit at your dinner table and eat food nonstop for 3 days straight without letting it digest? Just let me know. Like, would you ever sit at your dinner table and be like, I'm finna eat this, yum, 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 yum. Give me the next thing. Yum, 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 yum. Give me my next thing. All right, let's see. Yum, 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 yum. Let me eat this too. Yum, 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 yum. Like, would you do that? You wouldn't, right? So why do you do that with content? Why do you do that with new stuff? You have to allow yourself to, 1, acquire the knowledge, 2, apply the knowledge, 3, get a response from the action. Literally. Some of y'all, if you would just focus on one thing, just one little thing, just one thing, just stop trying to mirror the people that you admire and work within your own capacity. Okay? Stop trying to mirror somebody's who is in their 10th and 15th and 20th and 30th year in business. Stop trying to do that. Like, if you're a beginner learning this stuff, you need to be focused on trying to build a basic funnel. Opt-in page, thank you page. You shouldn't be thinking about one-click upsells, down sales, order bumps, and like all of this fancy stuff. And if you're not careful, you could be learning from somebody who is overwhelming you for no reason. Like, you got to know where you are. Does this make sense, everybody? So focus on one thing at a time. All right? One thing at a time. So before we get into the 4 ways to automate your marketing, I want to go over some things that you may be thinking or you may be experiencing before you go hard with automating your marketing, right? So number 1. So let me say this. So I don't think it's about buying too many courses, because I buy a lot of courses too, right? Like, I love buying courses. I believe that it's about implementing the courses you buy. So it's not about stop buying courses, because that would imply you would stop learning, right? So I don't think it's about stopping something. I think it's about pausing while you finish some things, if that makes sense. So, like, I just recently bought a course. What's a program? I spent like $15,000 on this program, and it's teaching me how to like create virtual events and like really take our virtual events to the next level, right? And one thing about this program is that I have to apply it. So I'm not going to be going and buy the next course and the next course and the next course. I'm pausing, but I'm not going to stop buying courses because I'm implementing what I have. So pause and finish. Then decide what you need next, right? So yeah. Okay, cool. So one of the things you might be experiencing is like when you go to market yourself, you're probably going to run into a capacity issue. Do everybody on here know what your capacity is? Let me know in the chat if you know what your capacity is. Do everybody know what your capacity is? Do you even know what I mean when I say, what is your capacity? So somebody in the chat, tell me in the chat real quick, what do y'all do? Right? Put it in the chat real quick. Let me know what y'all do in the chat. Because we need to talk about this. This is so important. I'm about to break it down. I got you. I'm about to break it down. Tell me in the chat what y'all do real quick. Just type it in the chat. Okay, so my life changed when I decided to change my life. I guide moms towards financial freedom and self-discovery, helping them tap into their full potential. Okay, cool. So you help moms towards financial freedom. How many moms can you work with at any given time? Let me know in the chat. How many moms can you work with at any given time? Let's see. Who else? Hairstylists. How many hairstylists can you work with before your calendar is booked to the max? Let me know in the chat. That's what I mean by capacity. I help women get hired. How many women can you help get hired before, like, how many people in your practice would be too much before you can't take on more clients? So let me see. Relationship coach. How many relationships can you work with before your company can't take on more clients? So does this make sense, everybody, what I'm saying? So whatever you do, right? You said you do banner backdrop designer, right? You're banner backdrop designer. Okay, cool. So if you all do these things, what is your capacity? Okay? Because there is a such thing as blowing your business up. I experienced it in 2020 when I published this book. When I published this book was the first year I blew my business up out of capacity. Okay? So let's see. My capacity is 25 clients with my consulting firm. I can mentorship 30 a month. I can schedule staycation for, okay, that's what you tell me what you do. So this is what I want y'all to think about. What if you had a marketing machine going for you 24/7, helping you get to capacity? Think about that. Imagine having a marketing machine that keep you booked. Like, you could be damn near waitlisted. Right? Like you got so many clients that, like, you don't even, if you market, you will blow your business up. Right? I do groups of 25. Realize real quick, I could only do 2 groups at a time. There you go. I'm now transitioning to a learning management system and loading my content to a digital platform. There we go. I never thought about that. Yeah, it's something to think about, because oftentimes when we're marketing our business, we never expect the blow up. We never plan for the blow up. Every single one of us have the capacity to blow up. You could create a piece of content, and the next thing you know, you got 5 million views, 10 million views. Your website is blowing up off the hinges, and, like, people are wanting to book calls, and, like, people want to work with you, and people want to buy your stuff. Now, if you sell a physical product, you too still have capacity. So don't think that if you in e-commerce that, like, you don't have a capacity issue, because you do. Your capacity is dictated by, one, your inventory and what you purchase. And your capacity is also based on your materials. And your capacity is also based off manufacturing. So if you in e-commerce, this also applies to you. So if you sell a physical product, then you have to say, okay, well, what's the max? Because this is another thing. If you don't think about it, you don't plan for it. So let's say that you sell hair, for an example, right? How many bundles of hair can you buy at any given time? And how long does it take to get those bundles? And, like, how long does it take to sell out your stuff before you need to re-up? Is this making sense, everybody? Just put yes. Because oftentimes, if you don't prepare for the blow up, you don't even know what the possibilities are for your business. And the reason I'm saying that is because the next strategies I'm about to tell you is all about automating your marketing. And so if you're going to be out here automating your marketing, then you can't automate your marketing if you don't know what your capacity is. Like, if you don't know how many people you can take on, how many people is too many, so on and so forth, then you're kind of shooting in the dark. And that's another thing. As business owners, we got to stop operating off the hip. We have to stop operating off the hip. We need to be diligent about creating vision for our business. We need to be diligent about creating marketing plans for our businesses. We need to be diligent about having a marketing strategy that we can run 24/7 in our business, right? There's so many people who just, hope and pray that the algorithm put them out there. And if you're looking for the algorithm to do what you are responsible for, which is to market your business, you should not be doing that. That should not be the goal, and that should not be the plan, right? Okay, cool. So we talked about that. I want to say one more thing before we pivot into automating your marketing. So this next thing I want to share with you is about never turn your marketing off. What do you mean, Audria? Never turn your marketing off. Never turn it off. How many of you all, and I'm guilty of this too, right? So I'm not like pointing a finger. I'm guilty of this too. How many of you all have like launched, got so many, I know y'all ain't really launching like that, but some of y'all may be launching, but most people don't launch. But have you ever got to a point where you have too many clients? You get what I'm saying? Have you ever got to a point where you have all of these clients, right? And you can't even come up for air to breathe so you can put together an effective marketing campaign. You can't even come up for air because you drowned in doing the work. You're doing the work for your clients, and like you're in the meetings, you're creating deliverables, you're talking to clients, you are working behind the scenes, like you're busy doing the work, right? If that's you, just put me in the chat, right? Let me know. Like if you like, man, I wish I had more time to market my business, because right now I got too many clients. I got people asking me to do this, and I got people asking me to do that, and I ain't got time to be building out funnels and all of that. If that's you, put me in the chat. Okay? Yes, I was working 7 days per week, working on the business, not on the business. Me, yes. Okay, perfect. So you have a really good problem. One, you have a proven offer. You have a proven offer. What does that mean? You have an offer that people will give you money for. That's great. That's great. So you've nailed business 1.1. Okay? You've nailed business 1.1. Now, when we talk about getting to business 1.2, now it's about, how do I scale up my business when I don't even have time to tell people that I exist? How many of y'all thinking that? How do I scale up my business? How do I not turn my marketing off when I got so much stuff going on already? Does that make sense, everybody? You're like, how do I scale up my marketing when I'm already like knee deep in doing all of this work, right? Like I can't even think about blowing up my business. Well, what I'm about to tell you will light your business on fire. But before we can talk about that, we first need to get clear on, how do you primarily work with your clients? Do you work with your clients one-on-one? Do you work with your clients one-to-many? Do you have a team? Who's doing the deliverables? Do you have programs that require you to get for the client to have a win? Or do you have a product that's leverageable where people can buy, get in and get what they need and still be served without you? That's what you want to be thinking about when we talk about scaling the business. Because when we start talking about putting all these marketing systems in place and doing all of these things, the issue that will arise is that you're going to reach capacity. You're going to start working with clients so much to the point where you ain't even got time to even market your business. And then the next thing you realize, damn, how do I multiply myself? How do I put myself out there? How do I serve these clients while I go do the CEO stuff, which is, speaking, getting on stages, marketing my products and services, telling people about what I do? When you gonna make time to do that? Give me 1 second. So does it make sense what I'm saying? So before you go and blow up your business with these 4 ways to automate your marketing, I want you to know that you need to be crystal clear about that. Like crystal clear around, how am I going to multiply myself? What happens when I get too many clients and customers? What happens when, this XYZ happens, right? So just keep that in mind. Now, there's 4 ways to automate your marketing, okay? 4 ways. Number 1 is with evergreen funnels, okay? Evergreen funnels. So have you ever opted into a funnel where you went to a page, you opted in, and then on the next page it sold you something, and then on the next page it downsold you something, and then next thing you know, you was intended to spend $10, and then you ended up on the other side spending $500, right? Or something like that. So that's an example of an evergreen funnel. The beauty in evergreen funnels is that this is a sales person that's technology. Okay? This is a way for you to sell your products and services 24/7, right? Now, let me also say this. The funnel being built is just part one. Part two is you need a way to drive traffic into your funnel. Just because you built the funnel does not mean that people are going to magically stumble upon it. So you're going to have to market to get people in the funnel. So like you could do Instagram lives, you could do launches, you could run ads. Like there's a lot of ways you could drive traffic to your funnel, but you first have to think about, and this is another thing about funnels, right? And this is one of the reasons why I don't talk a lot about funnels, because most people don't have an extensive enough product suite that demands a funnel, right? Everybody's like, I need to build a funnel, I need to build a funnel, I need to build a funnel, build a funnel. Like everybody's talking about building a funnel without really understanding that in order to build an effective sales funnel, you have to have a product suite. You can't tell people, hey, go get my free book plus shipping and handling, and then you don't have no other digital product. You don't have no other courses. You don't have no other coaching programs. You don't have no mastermind. You ain't got no membership site. You ain't got nothing. And so you can't even take advantage of a funnel because you got one product. Now, I'm not saying you need to go out and build a bunch of products, right? Because it took us years to get our product suite right, how we want it. But what I am saying is you can't really take advantage of a funnel if you don't have anything to put in a funnel. So that's number one. But once you actually get the funnel, right? Once you get the funnel developed and built, and you're able to develop assets that could go inside the funnel, the beauty in this is that it's a sales machine. That's literally what a funnel is. It's a sales machine. It's basically, it's supposed to allow people to go through it, experience to the point where you get money on the other side. Literally. That's how funnel's supposed to work. You go to the page, people opt in, they go through a sequence of steps, and the goal is through each step, they give you something. They give you an email first, then they give you $5, $10, $20, $100, $200, $300, whatever, however you set up the funnel, right? So just keep in mind that like having an evergreen funnel that can work 365 without you, to me, is like the replacement of a website, right? And again, you can still have that in addition to a website, but when you have the funnel, it can work 24/7 for you, right? The next thing, automated webinars. I don't see a lot of people leveraging this. It's probably by far the best thing you could do. Even if you don't have the technology to do an automated webinar, you can still put together a pre-recorded presentation. You can pre-record a presentation where people can opt in, and once they opt in, they can watch a training video from you. So if you don't even want to deal with fancy automated webinar funnel, automated webinar software, then you still can pre-record a presentation and have it set up where people opt in, and then on the next page they watch a video, and then you upsell them something. So just know that that's how that works, right? So what is the minimum amount of products that you recommend? It depends on your funnel. So let me give you an example. My sketch is probably gonna be trash as hell, but I'm trying to see, can I show y'all somebody? Well, never mind. I don't want to promote somebody else's stuff. So, all right. So let me show you how most funnels work. Okay. This is my little sketch here, right? So typically on the main page, you have your so let's say sometimes your sales funnel can lead with some free or paid, but for the sake of this conversation, let's just say you're doing like a free plus shipping situation, right? So you got free plus shipping, and then you put your information in, right? I'm just putting in these little fake boxes, okay? So let's just say you got your free plus shipping, and then you got your little order form where they put their information in. Once people opt in, they have this thing called an order bump. So you can say, hey, in addition to getting this free book, would you be interested in an audio version of this book? Second offer. Y'all got it? Just put "got" in the chat. I don't want to keep going if you don't get it. So we're talking about, we're giving you an example of a free plus shipping funnel, where on the first page is like, hey, all you gotta do is pay for shipping and handling, go to www.whatever and get my book, right? You go to the page, you opt in, you're ready to pay for the shipping and handling, and then right before you're about to check out, there's a little bitty button, it be blinking, pulsating, and it say, hey, by the way, would you want the audio version of the book? Or would you want the checklist of the book? Or like a checklist? Or would you want something, right? Something that's easy for people to say yes to. So cool. That's 2 offers on the first page. the free plus shipping offer, and the order bump offer. So that's 2 offers on that page, right? Then on the second page, you have your next offer. So they call it one-time offer, right? So OTO 1, that's how they typically say it. So your first upsell, that's another offer. So now we're on the third offer. So now we had 3 offers at this point. Okay. Then the next page is another upsell. So this is what you call your next one-time offer number 2. So at this point, you've made 4 offers. Free plus shipping, the order bump where people click and buy. Then you have your upsell, and then you have your next upsell. And then people go to a thank you page. And if you want to optimize that, you can have that funnel push people into another funnel. I know it's a little advanced, but hopefully that answered your question. So at the very, very least, you would need sound just like an Amazon funnel, right? Amazon ain't like, get this one-time offer. They just gonna be like, hey, typically people buy all of this. Do you want it or not? Right? People are most likely to get X, Y, Z. Like Amazon, a little bit more direct, right? So we had 4 offers? Possibly 5 if you're pushing people into another offer. So at the very least 4. And if you say, well, I don't want to have an order bump, great. You need to have at least 3. If you like, I only want to have 1 upsell, then you only need 2 offers. Your main offer, your upsell offer, your thank you page. So there's a lot of ways you can do funnels, right? There's a lot of ways you can do funnels. But I just want to let you know that like it's an automated sales machine. So how many of you all requested our free hold on one second. Free 31 day. How many of you all got our free 31-day sales tracker? Did anybody get that? Just put me in the chat if you got it. If you don't have it, you can type 31 in the chat. We offered a free 31-day sales tracker. Who all got that? Let me know in the chat. Okay. So let me show you how we turn our shop, a product in our e-commerce store, into a one-click upsell, right? So let me move some of this stuff off my desk, okay? Because I don't need y'all judging me, okay? Give me 1 second. I gotta get some stuff off my desk. Baby girl. Okay. Put this up here. Get my calculator out the way. Boom. Okay. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, can y'all see this? So when you come over to my shop, right, it's a free tracker. So how are we turning this into like an upsell? Boom. Soon as you click this right here. So I'm going to click on agree to terms. And then as soon as I click the checkout button, because I'm signed in. Hold on. Or did I? Oh, I didn't attach it to this product. Hold on. I got 2 of them in my funnel. Hold on. Let me show you another one. I got it only attached to the one on Instagram. I need to add it to this one because this is a new product. I'm running ads, so I set up a second product for my ads. Okay, let me show you the other one. All right, so let's try this again. All right. So here you see, if you click on add to cart, hold on, let me remove this from the cart. All right, so let me go back. Okay, so if I click on add to cart, and then I click on the agree to terms, and then I click on checkout, you see how this upsell come up? It's like, hey, one-time offer, you can get this book bundle for $24.99, 50% off. So for $25, you can get all books. So you can say add to order, or you can decline. So that's an example of an upsell. Another example of an upsell is, let me go back. If you all ever bought something, if you all ever came to my shop and tried to buy, I don't know, let's just say this book here. If you've ever tried to buy this book, you see right here where it's like, hey, get all 3 of these books. This is an upsell that's happening, right? So just know that like your upsells, you have to have more products, right? And you have to have a way to engage people to even get the upsell going, right? You have to have a something that you're offering for people to get so they can do that. Does that make sense, everybody? Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so that's the first way you can automate That's the first way you can automate your marketing. All right. So, okay. So we talked about evergreen funnels. Okay. Oh, so we talked about evergreen funnels. We talked about automated webinars. The next way you can automate your marketing is advertising. Right now, people are visiting my ad, clicking on my ad, visiting my website, and making a decision whether or not they want to opt in for my freebie. They're making a decision on whether or not they want to take the book offer, so on and so forth. So just keep in mind that, like, when your ads are running, it's kind of like having your own salesperson. Y'all always say that, like, don't nobody promote my stuff. Don't nobody share. Don't nobody tell people what I got going on. I don't have them problems because I don't really be like, if somebody share my stuff, Lord willing, thank you, right? But at the end of the day, I'm going to make sure I promote my stuff whether you share my shit or not, right? So the fact that I can run ads and guarantee that I'm going to have people see my offer, I'm all cool with that. So when I see people complaining about, like, I don't want to run ads, I'm just trying to figure out, like, why my social media stuff ain't getting no engagement, and, like, why people ain't liking my stuff, and, like, why people ain't, look, these platforms don't owe you shit. It's already free to be on it. Like, get out of here. Like, these folks is a full-fledged business. And if you know about anything about business, you cannot operate a business 100% free. Like, do y'all know how much it costs to have all of our content housed on a platform to get people to come to our page? So what we got to do is do a good job of being good and dope. And then hopefully when people discover us, that's enough for them to make a buying decision. And if not, are you optimizing your social media channels to a point where people can come back and engage with you? So just note that, like, it's so important for you all to understand that, like, these platforms don't owe you shit. So that entitlement really needs to be, like, y'all need to chill out with that. Because the fact that we, one, can have a platform where we can share our content, the fact that I can press a live button and you all are here, optimize what you have. I'm here on live. I have funnels set up. I got automation set up. So if I'm live, I can optimize my efforts. If I make a post on social media, I can optimize my efforts. If I'm creating a funnel, I can optimize my efforts. If I'm collecting emails from people who I engage with on social media, I can optimize my efforts. So a lot of the times you all be worried about the wrong thing. Like, oh, I don't want to spend no money on ads. And I make so much money from running ads. Ads never cost me money. If anything, I'll be like, I need more money to run. Matter of fact, I'm not even spending enough. I think I'm up to like 130,000 or something I've spent in my account. That ain't nothing. Like, I'm trying to get to the point where I'm spending that monthly. I'm trying to get to the point in my business where I'm spending $100,000, $200,000 a month on advertising, because I know that when people see my shit, it's over with. And that's how confident you need to be about your products and services. Are you confident enough that if you put your product in front of 1,000 people, somebody gonna raise their hand and say, I want that? Because if you ain't got that kind of confidence about your offer, then we got a bigger problem. We got a way bigger problem. You shouldn't even be thinking about nothing else but optimizing, creating an experience or product that people want, right? Okay, cool. Next one, automation and tech. So ManyChat is automated. I said typed in 31. Matter of fact, I'm finna show y'all something. I'm finna show you all the automations that I set up for ManyChat. that's for different types of things. These different automations do different things, and I use them for different things. So I have multiple keywords. So check me out. Okay. Okay, can y'all see this? Look at all my keywords. ULC, replay. Now, all of these don't work on live. You see how I have different reasons on how they work. So, like, this is a live only, like poster live. Some of these only work on live streams, so on and so forth, right? So here we have ULC, replay, strength, BB, offers, 2024 course, insider. Oh yeah, UnCloned Pro 31. So like all of these are, and then you can see what type of keyword. Is this an evergreen keyword or is this a campaign keyword? Then you can see like, okay, what type of mini chat? Can people comment like on any post, or can they comment on a particular, is it a certain post or is it only on Instagram Live? Cool. What happens when they send this post? What status? Is it active? Is it expired? Like for instance, this one is expired because this campaign is over with. Where can people use this keyword? Did y'all know mini chat work on Facebook too? I know you got a lot of gurus guruing, but they're not telling y'all that like I've been on mini chat for 6 years. 6 years. So mini chat was actually very popular with Facebook Messenger. Okay. And then it became popular once they did the partnership and integration with Instagram. That's when mini chat kind of blew up because obviously more people like Instagram more than Facebook. But the truth of the matter is mini chat been around for a long ass time. So, you know, back then a lot of people were still like, well, you mean to tell me if somebody type a keyword, what happens if they click this? It sends me a message. So this keyword thing is actually old, y'all, to be honest. Hate to break the news to you, but it's pretty old. It's new for Instagram, but it's old in general. So just keep in mind that like these automations and things, how many of you all have been on one of my live streams where I'm promoting like a freebie? Did y'all see my Instagram live where I come on, it's like a video that plays where people can come and watch a presentation. They can come and learn. They can come and type keywords. Have y'all seen those live streams? They solid. I'm talking about solid. They work. They work. Like they work like crazy pants. Like, let me show you. So I just set up this mini chat message 2 days ago. Okay. I just set up this automated mini chat video 2 days ago. We already got 200 people requesting it. 200. 2 days ago. Did y'all hear what I just said? I didn't run no ads, nothing. Literally just leveraging live. So I can be live in the flesh like I am right now. And I can also put a video up to go live. As soon as I'm done with this, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to queue up that automated video. But look, it's all about leverage this year. I'm teaching my Launch Circle members on the 20, what's the day? 27. I'm teaching my Launch Circle members how to set it up. So I'm going to be teaching them on March 27th how to set up their Instagram as a live marketing machine. That way you can still be live, but you don't have to physically be here live. So it's really like you turning your Instagram into an infomercial. One of my really new friends, who also did some work for my husband, his name is his real name is Daryl. Okay. So me and Daryl was talking about, like, he was telling me about this strategy, and he was like, man, it'd be cool if people would turn their Instagrams into XYZ. And I'm just like, say less, bro. We finna run it up. We finna run it up. Like, we finna run it up. And that's another, you know what? And this is another thing, y'all. Quit sleeping on these ideas. Because I don't know, this idea might be hot now, but that shit think about it. At one point, Clubhouse was it. Everybody was on Clubhouse. Everybody was like, Clubhouse this, Clubhouse that, Clubhouse this, Clubhouse that. Now, Clubhouse is like, you know, don't nobody even talk about it. You know, I don't remember last time I seen a promo flyer when people talking about. So a lot of the times, y'all this is what happens on social media. New social media platform arise, and people be like, oh, another social media platform. Oh my God. Why they all, every time I turn around, it's another social media platform. Like, oh my God. Like, why they always trying to disrupt stuff, man? Like, oh my God. Like, too much. Too many social media platforms. And then there were a few people who were like, bump it. I'm finna go on Clubhouse, and blew up. You want to know who was one of those people? Moi. Right? Y'all want to know how I met Judy? Y'all want to know how I met Judy? I met Judy, okay, with Kaleidoscope products. Y'all want to know how I met her? She popped up in one of my Clubhouse rooms randomly. She saw one of my Clubhouse rooms on Clubhouse, and she hopped on one of my Clubhouse, and she was like, she sent me a DM on Instagram, and she was like, I think you dope. And we just started talking, and we became friends from me showing up for my own self. Does that make sense, what I'm saying? You all are like so bent on, you all complain before you take action, which doesn't make sense to me. You should show up, do the thing, and let the thing become whatever it's going to be, right? Just let the thing become whatever it's going to be. So anyway, I said all that to say that when new technology comes out, when new things come out, instead of being like, oh my God, this is a fear, you need to figure out how you could be the first one to implement it, how you could be the first one on the platform, how you could be the first one to take action. Excuse me. Because when he told me the idea, hell, I'm actually kind of mad that I sat on it for 3 weeks. Because I lost 3 weeks where I could have had a competitive edge. And then I'm about to teach my clients on the 27th. So we'll see who take action from that. But at the end of the day, you all have to get to a point where you are taking advantage of the platforms that we have, because you don't know how long we got it. Think about TikTok. Okay? I personally don't know the political aspect of TikTok, but I do know that there are a lot of small businesses who are making money on the platform, and it has done wonders for their business. But it's also a testament to the fact that it's a possibility that they finna be banned. So hopefully they won't get banned for the sake of small businesses. I pray that they're not using our information like, whatever, right? But at the end of the day, I really do hope that, those business owners who are killing it on TikTok make the most out of it while they can. And this is why when you see these platforms come out and do their thing, y'all need to go crazy. Go crazy. It blows. Like, let me ask you this. How many of you all have not used Instagram Live this year? Just put me in the chat. Just be honest. If you have not hit the live button on Instagram in 2024, put me in the chat. Let me know real quick. All right, let's see. Me. Okay, so let me know when you going live. When you going live? For everybody that said me, when are you going live? When are you going live? I got all day. I got all day. When you going live? When you going live? Put a date. Matter of fact, give me a date and a time. When are you going live? Look. Y'all asking too many questions. When are you going live? When are you going live? There is no right time. There is no wrong time. When are you going live? Thank you, Angelica. When are you going live? Thank you. You going live after this live? Great. You going live at 1:00 p.m. Okay, great. Been live on YouTube, but not on Instagram. Use Instagram tonight after this live. Perfect. The reason I'm saying this is because it ain't gonna never be pretty. It ain't gonna never be perfect. It ain't gonna never be pretty. It ain't gonna never be perfect. So you might as well show up when you can. And the sooner, the better. The sooner, the better. To talk about your business. That's what we're talking about. To talk about your business. That's what you're talking about. To talk about your business. That's what you're talking about. To talk about your business. That's what you're talking about. To talk about your brand. That's what you're talking about. To help the clients that you say you help. That's what you're talking about. To support the people you claim that you know how to help. That's what you're talking about. You're talking about how you help people. You're talking about how to work with you. You're talking about frequently asked questions that people ask you. You're talking about, we got plenty of stuff to talk about. Okay? We got plenty of stuff to talk about. Y'all making this too hard. Y'all making this way too hard. Y'all making this way too hard. Way too hard. Too tough. Look, my clients already know I'm like this. That's why Angelica was like, I be going live every day at 12. My clients already know I ain't with the shit. I'm not with the shit. Like, and that's probably why a lot of people be like, I gotta wait to work with you because I'm not gonna coddle you. I'm not gonna give you a thumbs up for being mediocre. I'm just not. I'm not gonna ever be proud of your mediocreness. I'm just not. I'm not gonna ever give you a thumbs up for not trying. I'm not gonna ever be proud that you didn't show up. Never, 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 never. It's never gonna be me. Find you somebody else who don't give a shit about you and go be in their program. But if you want somebody to hold you accountable to the highest version of yourself, then I'm your girl. Join us in the UnCloned Launch Circle. You can type ULC in the chat if you like this type of coaching. And if you really want me to get in your ass, you can join the mastermind. Okay? You can go to unclonedmastermind.com and apply. Okay? So there you have it. She ain't lying. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just saying. I don't play. This is one of the reasons why y'all don't be seeing me on live like that, because I don't like when people playing with I don't like when people playing with me. And most importantly, I hate when people play with themselves. Like you sleeping on yourself, you playing with yourself. Like y'all be acting like y'all know when y'all leaving this planet. Y'all really be out here like y'all got unlimited time. Like, man, God gonna have me out here when I'm 1,000 years. I got 100 years to figure out when I'm gonna hit this Instagram live button. So I just want y'all to know that, like, now is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time. Y'all gonna mess around. Y'all gonna mess around and get replaced by a robot. And then you're gonna be like, man, I should have went live. I should have created them TikToks. I should have made them videos. I should have made them reels. Y'all ain't gonna be satisfied till we having some Jetsons shit going on. Y'all not gonna be satisfied till we get replaced by robots. That's when y'all gonna be cool. That's when y'all gonna be cool. Y'all gonna start seeing robots in your feed, and they ain't gonna complain. They ain't gonna be like, oh, I don't like my hair. Oh, my earrings too big. Oh, why I got on a black shirt. They gonna be doing none of that shit. You literally gonna be able to hit the button on their ass, and they gonna make money. Period. So, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So anyway, I'll take a few questions if we have any. And if not, we call it a day. Huh? Okay. If you all are interested in joining the UnCloned Launch Circle, you can type in ULC in the chat. And on March the 27th, we're going to be teaching Instagram Live Marketing Machine. We're going to be showing you how you can turn your Instagram Lives into a marketing machine. All right? Excuse me. So, do we have any questions? If so, you can type it in the chat or you use the Q&A box. Let me know real quick. If you have any questions, let me know. I would love to answer any question you have. If you don't have any question, we go from there. Can you still funnel with services? Yes, absolutely. You can create funnels for products and services. Did you give us number 4? Yes, I did. So I'll go over it again. So the 4 ways to automate your marketing. Number 1 is evergreen funnels, automated webinars, advertising, using advertising as your sales machine, and then automation and tech. So we started talking about like mini chat and like using technology that can automate your marketing. All right. I'm going to go over it one more time. Number 1 is evergreen funnels. Number 2 is automated webinars. Number 3 is advertising. Oh, that's cool as hell. How do I do that? Can I do that again? 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to get my little balloons to come back. Okay, let me stop. So advertising is number 3. So using advertising as your sales machine, and then automation and tech. Automation and tech. Look, I was trying. Oh, it's the peace sign. I'm trying to do the peace sign. 3, don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, so I don't know how the hell they did that, but that was cool as hell. I know, right, Kiana? That joke was dope. Do we have any questions? Any questions? Tap in. Oh, real quick. When you join the UnCloned Launch Circle, you get the launch system. You get the launch planner. Okay? Like, you get it. I mine a little beat up, a little dusty, but yours gonna be brand new after packages in the box and all of the things. So there you have it. You literally get the launch planner free, the launch system and the course free when you join the launch circle. This costs $2,000. This and the course to go with is $2,000, but you get it free when you become a member of the ULC, the UnCloned Launch Circle. So if you're interested in joining the launch circle, you can type ULC in the chat and tap in. Okay? I love being in the launch circle. Thank you. I appreciate that. Look, thank you. I need a heart. I need that heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give him a little heart. I know you hate to share tools. What is the best to use for evergreen funnels? There's so many. Like, every tool can create funnels, but the top two tools that people use is either Kartra or ClickFunnels. I know some other people, I don't want to speak to other tools I haven't used, but I know for a fact people use ClickFunnels and or Kartra. Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions? All right, cool. I'm about to go. So I will be back, but I will not be back, if you know what I mean. Me live, the live, like the commercial me is about to come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, the commercial me is going to come back, and then, you know what I'm saying? So the commercial me will be back, but the me is going away. All right. So anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in to this Instagram live. I really do pray that you got something you was able to benefit from. I'll be posting a replay on my page. And until next time, y'all, what are we doing? What are we going to do? We're going to go live an uncloned life and build an uncloned brand. Bye, y'all.